way. So I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. And I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you blues, I know how to skate, I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night. Thief in the night. If I call you blues, I know how to skate, I know how to shoot, I know how to fight.
YouTube, what's the big old deal, man? What up, though? Sub up, man. What's happening? I'm gonna let my good people get up in here real fast. Hold on, man. Let me hit one more time. Let me hit this caviar one more time, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You understand me? Blowing on some caviar one time, man. You know, just cooling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to all my real ones, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Let my good people get up in here, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I did caviar one time, man. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we got it cracking today, man, on this beautiful day, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Run channel! You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we finna get it cracking, man. So, we got some good content from my boy Scandalous, Los Angeles. You know what I'm saying? He on fire over there. Make sure y'all go follow Scandalous, Los Angeles, man. So he's dropping it. You know what I'm saying? We reacting to it, man. They just go hand in hand. All right, so, yeah, by the way, man, hey, man, let me tell y'all something, man. It ain't nothing like chilling in your own crib, blowing on some caviar by yourself. I'm telling you, man. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like to hang with a lot of people no more. You see what I'm saying? Hanging with too many people, man, is frustrating. You're not your authentic self when you're around a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all, you got to be real with yourself before you real with anybody else, gang. You see what I'm saying? When you're around other people, you got to pretend like you have empathy for foolishness and all this crazy stuff, man. So, you know, it's time for y'all to grow up, man, and start hanging by yourselves, man. You save a lot of money like that. You see what I'm saying? You ain't out trying to compete with the Joneses. You ain't out, you know what I'm saying, buying all the liquor. Everybody want to hit your liquor. Every time you buy a box of cigarettes, everybody want to smoke your cigarettes up for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to jump in your car, smoke in your car. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time, man, I had a BMW, man. I went to the stove, man. My partner was blowing some weed in the car, man. I flipped on him. I put him out the car. Like, man, get out my I don't get up out my nigga, this a BMW, bro. At the time, it was like a 650 or some shit like that. And yeah, nigga was blowing in my shit. Like, you tripping because a nigga blowing in your car? It's a car. Nigga, this is a 650. What are you talking about, bro? This ain't no Pontiac. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no motherfucking Regal and all that, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to treat your with respect, man. So I'm saying a lot of times y'all hang around people that don't even got the same respect for you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to the content today, man. I got a special guest coming up. He's not in law enforcement at all. This is my cousin. His brother is in law enforcement, man. And, he just gonna give us some insight. I'm not gonna say he's not speaking from a factual perspective, but, he has some associates that, that's in law enforcement. And he just go give us a rundown on how it works to have a badge, you know what I'm saying? And what kind of incentives come with it. So we'll get to that later on in the show. It's 134 people on the scoreboard. What up, man? For y'all that just pulling up to the Nina Boy Show, welcome, mods. Make sure y'all tap in with the new people. And we finna get to it, gang. Let's go. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's ride.
I want to work out, and I want to, be a hero to my community, So I want to be a police officer. I got titties.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. CS2 Badges is back at it again. He never fails to deliver. And this time it's even more desperate than usual. Let's be honest. Porky knows the end is near. He sees the writing on the wall. He knows the cat's out the bag, and it's only a matter of time before everybody finds out the truth, that he's been an informant all along. So what does he do? He jumps online and starts soft launching the excuses. Now he's saying it's not snitching if you tell on a dead person. Why? Because he already told on Poochie for killing Biggie. That's why. This is him trying to get ahead of the headlines. But guess what? Too late. And here's the wild part. In a last-ditch move to self-destruct, Porky throws his leading officer, Lieutenant Officer Lovesboys, straight under the bus, all over again. According to Porky, Lovesboys just tried to become a cop. He said Lovesboys passed the physical and the written part of the test, but he just couldn't clear the background check. Now somehow this guy can walk around legally strapped, but couldn't become a real officer. And Porky didn't stop there. He also said that's why Lovesboys lost all the weight. He claims the weight loss was for police academy training, not to stay in fighting shape. Now ask yourself, why would Porky just randomly offer up this info? Why now? Why go public with all this? We all know why. Because Porky's panicking. His whole little exposer empire is falling apart, exactly like we told you it would. Porky just exposed Lovesboys after his last fight, telling the world that his entire boxing career was a joke. Now he's letting everybody know that Lovesboys just tried to become a police officer. Porky just had Bacon Grease Beast diss all the 60s yesterday.
Yeah, this Los Angeles.
And for all of this, Lovesboys is continue sucking Porky off. And before y'all run to ask Lieutenant,
man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, right now, man, you know, I've been checking bro out. He been popping it for a long time, but man, nigga, Scandalous Los Angeles on fire right now, man. Undeniable, hands down. Far as in his lane, man, you got that, bro. Keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to y'all, to you and your platform. Make sure everybody that rock with me get over there and go follow Scandalous Los Angeles. Let's go.
Lovesboys, why Porky is doing all this. Save your breath. You already know what he's gonna say.
You asked me about another man? Don't ask about another man, bro. Go ask another man why another man say what another man say. Don't ask about no other man, bro. You ask me about other men, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me, bro. Don't ask me about no other men, bro.
The walls are closing in, and Porky's trying to throw everybody else under the bus to keep from going down alone. Let's get into it.
Can we actually talk about the fucking badge thing without talking about some other random thing? Can we actually talk about the fucking badge thing without talking about some other random thing?
Even Adam22 is tired of the way Porky spins everything. He literally said, "Can we talk about the badge without bringing up some other random thing?"
All right, so catch this, right? Let me tell y'all something about this game, man. Hey, sometimes this is why I say silence is golden. You know what I'm saying? You know, Wack used to hang in the shadows. You see what I'm saying? That nigga didn't do too much talking. You see what I'm saying? I guess once he fell in love and start, you know, settling down and shit, as you get older, you kind of get like soft. You get weaker, right? This is just something that just happened naturally. This ain't nothing to take from a nigga, none of that, right? Even though you guys knew like, hey, wait a minute, John Turkey. See a nigga back in 73, I used to, why? You know, you got it too. Come on, nigga. All that is out, bro. Let me tell you something. We have seen Wack 100 personality change. You know what I'm saying? Like since he fell in love with, when he found love in his life again, you know, we starting to see him do square activities, which, you know, it's nothing wrong. You up in age now. But when you watch Wack, you know, from all the shit from him laying in the bed on his stomach and all of that crazy ish, right? You start to see him like do like soft shit, like, you know, hold his girlfriend purse and, you know, stuff like that, right? But at the end of the day, you know, he's still trying to keep a balance about himself. You know, he, like when I heard him bully Freeway Rick, you know, he put it on Pyru and he willing to die and all this crazy shit. But people are no longer scared of 600. I mean, Wack 100. You expose yourself by showing too much. You see what I'm saying? You show so much of your personal life where you sacrifice your gangsterism for a civilian. personality. You know what I'm saying? I think nobody take his gangbang threats serious anymore, bro. I honest to God, bro, because at the end of the day, you know, he when he used to yell and all, I'm like, yeah, this nigga got these niggas scared as hell around this mother. Nigga got these niggas Spooky Johnson. But once they start seeing him fall in love and, telling the world that he's in love and he's going on dinner dates, holding purses, and then you want to be a gangster, you kind of confused, you know what I'm saying? People who you had that, that authority over. A lot of them dudes ain't looking at you the same no more, gang. They're not looking at you like you a tough guy no more. You know what I'm saying? Tough niggas don't put their relationships on Front Street when you a tough nigga in the streets. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I tell y'all all the time, homie, like, I don't hang around tough niggas all day long. If you hard that long, nigga, that's a nigga you can't trust. You can't trust no nigga running around here, nigga. You know how much energy you gotta put into being tough, nigga. You gotta be tough around your grandma. You gotta be tough around your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your mama be like, baby, you wanna go eat some boiling crab? You like, hey, mama, watch that word, cuz. She's like, what I say, babe? You said the Crip word. You know what I'm saying? Immature. You gotta pretend to be tough so much. Like, nigga, to the point where you'll lose yourself in that shit, bro. I ain't fucking with no nigga that's tough all day long, man. You can't talk about no money being tough. And niggas that's getting money don't want to hang with no tough niggas. Niggas want to hang with money niggas that's getting money. And that's the big difference between a lot of these niggas in the streets and a lot of these niggas that want to be tough and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say crab, boiling crab and shit. You know, that all that immature shit. Like, when I was a kid, I used to be offended by that word and all that shit. But that is a common word that everybody use, gang. You see what I'm saying? What that look like for a 40-something-year-old man, so immature to the ears where you can't hear crab. Like, we go eat that shit all the time. You know how fascist, how vain that shit is to pretend like that shit really hurts you? Like, you believe in the seafood animal so much that it don't eat it in. You see what I'm saying? Or, a baby in the car seat slobbing at the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody give me a towel. My son slobbing at the. Hey, watch that word, blood. Man on B team, blood. Shut that shit up, man. Niggas be so old. Nigga be old as hell, nigga. Nigga going to the doctor on high blood pressure, dialysis, and all that shit. Still chunking it up like, nigga, I'm gonna die like this. And as soon as a nigga die, none of them niggas is at that hospital with you. They gonna come to your funeral. Or that, yeah. Believe that. Let me tell y'all something about this gangster shit, right? Once you die and we put your body in the ground, we not coming back up there to pour out no liquor for you, nigga. We ain't having no more parties. Nigga, we go mourn about a week straight. You know what I'm saying? And don't let it be some bad bras at your funeral, nigga. Niggas up in there trying to knock a female. You see what I'm saying? Nigga trying to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, damn, knock that little bitch pussy to the ceiling. Ooh, that little girl got a little fur burger right there. Yeah, a little murder mouth. Yeah. She had a little low-time funeral, nigga. Nigga, what? Nigga, I cracked her at the homie funeral. Nigga, 6 months later, me and that bitch married, boy. Hey, long time. Appreciate you, cuz. Appreciate you. Yeah, that nigga crack a bitch at a funeral, nigga, and wham her shit out. Wham. You know what I'm saying? You know how some of these hoes be out at these funerals trying to look cute and shit. Like, this some niggas with some money gonna be there. You know, everybody playing everybody, bro. Don't think niggas is go, after you die and we put your ass in the ground, nigga, ain't nobody gonna be crying about you, nigga, mourning about you, none of that shit, bro. So y'all wake up and pay attention, man. A lot of y'all niggas letting the streets fool you, like, to the point where, nigga, oh, you thought we really loved you, nigga? The streets don't love nobody. Nobody. In the world that we live in, let me tell you something. Nobody care about your bad days. I've been telling y'all that shit forever. Nigga be sitting up there crying and complaining. Man, the world don't care. If you have a bad day, this world don't care about you, me, nobody. If it did, nigga, some of y'all niggas want to be sitting in the house crying because that little funky ass girl who be digging in her nose left your ass. You didn't want her when she was with you. You didn't want her motherfucking ass. Yeah, you like, man, this bitch, she always farting in the bed, digging in the nose. Then look, then she lost some weight and got cute on your ass and left. Then you like, wait, please. Nah, nigga, hell nah. Man, I'll take that dig in the nose, bitch, any day. Now, fuck all that shit, man. Nah, nigga, the world don't care about your problems. Let's go.
That says it all. Every time someone tries to bring up the badge, Porky immediately starts deflecting. And Adam knows that. He's dealt with Porky long enough to recognize the pattern.
So you were on stream with Snoopy Badass, not together, but separately, having a conversation. and then you were fumbling with your wallet, and people saw a badge, which you just showed me. It's like a friend's that. Oh, we're not supposed to. Okay.
I went to buy some triple 15 fertilizer. For those of you guys don't know, if your sprinkler stopped working, you're gone from the house a week or two, and you got brown spots, triple 15 fertilizer. Put it on there, water it heavy, come back green as bud. And I just happened to go pay for it. And I mean, you know, my wallet's been my wallet for like 10 years, 8 years. So I just opened my wallet and they happen to see the badge.
Into 8 years.
I feel like.
So wait a minute. So that badge don't expire, huh? So what is that a lot? So this is the whole thing, right? What catch me about all of this shit with Wack, right? You got a badge that you've been having in your wallet 10 to 8 years. How that motherfucker don't expire? You see what I'm saying? With all the shit that you got going on in the media, how can that badge still be even acknowledged? Your name is caught up in so much dirt, nigga. How is that possible, gang? How is that possible? How is it? You know, I was just talking to my cousin, right? He's not in law enforcement whatsoever, right? But he knows some guys, you know what I'm saying? And like he explained to me, he's like, and I'm talking about from LAPD all the way to the sheriffs, right? He don't even have a badge. You see what I'm saying? He don't have a family wallet with a badge on it. None of that. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy because, you know, I was informed that, you know, if you have family that's in law enforcement, most of them have business cards, right? They have a card with a number you can call, and what they do is they go in their wallet and they give you a business card. What don't make sense is, you know, how. All right, so yeah, I got my cousin finna pull up right now, man. Once again, let me just say this. He's not in law enforcement, but he's kind of privy to how things go because he got some guys that he cool with, right? That, you know, he got some guys, and my older cousin and his older brother is actually in the department. So, you know, just a voice, you know what I'm saying, that could probably articulate it a little better than me. All right, yeah, let me see. All right, hit the link, cuzzo. So, you know, and y'all go check his channel out too, man. He always kicking that good game, man. What can I say? Run in the bloodline, baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, Mike Brown. Shout out to Mike Brown, man. That's Uncle Mike. All right, let me see. I'm telling him to come up. But nah, man, you know, yeah, man, it gets me because we sitting here and everybody just going for whatever he say. Nobody's questioning, you know, this badge situation. And the fact that he said he's been having this badge for 10 years. You know, you still been in the streets doing dirt and all that crazy 10 years. You know, you just was snitching on Big U. All the crimes and all the shit that he committed, you was around him. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. There you go. Cuzzo, what's the word?
What up, Cuzzo?
All right, good, man. Everybody, man, this is my cousin, man, D Brown, man, Dewan, man. So I just want to ask you a couple questions. I already let the audience know that once again, you're not in law enforcement. And you know, you just got some guys that you know from around the way that's actually took that path. And I wanted to get your insight and your input on how do that work, you know what I'm saying, with having somebody that you know that's in law enforcement.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I ain't no cop. I ain't no gangster. You know me, I'm a square down the middle, but I'm cool on both sides.
Right.
You dig? But I was best man at one cop's wedding, and, you know, my brother a cop, you know, we all know. And I ain't never seen, like, I you know, I don't get involved in what's going on with a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
But when I got asked the question, have I ever gotten a badge? I was like, man, hell nah.
Yeah.
What the shit? I asked for one back in the day, like so I get out of tickets. I was getting pulled over every 2 weeks.
Right.
Like, so, hey, can you help me out? I'm like, man, no, it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing like that. I don't know if they changed policies in the last 2 weeks, but I know that I ain't gonna lie, act like I didn't ask one because especially when I was in my 20s, I was getting pulled over all the time by the LAPD.
Right.
You know?
So wait, he said he had this badge 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Now he's been caught up in so many you know, allegations in regard of Big U and all the scams and him helping and all that crazy ass shit. So how can you still be involved with dudes that's part of the street, you know what I'm saying, element, and still have a badge like that? Or how long was something like that? I mean, I know you don't have one, but you would think that should expire, right?
Yeah, honestly, dog, I don't even know how. I stay away from. Like, I just saw that. I watch you. You know what I mean? You kind of keep me like what's going on. I stay out the whole world, but you know, you Cuzzo, you know, family support family. So I'm gonna watch Cuzzo regardless.
Yeah.
And so when I saw the shit you was on, I was like, damn. I was like, oh shit, I wish I could have got one. I don't know. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying anybody's lying. It's things that could be over my head. I don't know everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I just know that I don't know. Like,
all right. All right. So let me ask you this: have you ever been able to use, you know, your brother, you know, as a you know, a soft landing? Like, hey, look, here go. You know, can I get one? Can I get off? You know what I'm saying? Did you ever get a get out of jail free card or something like that?
Yeah. I got pulled over in front of Ramona's on 69th and San Pedro one time, and they were just fucking with me. And I had like my brother's business card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got pulled over another time in Culver City. You know, Culver City, they don't mess around. Yeah. And so Culver City PD, and also one time on 69th in San Pedro, those are the two times I remember pulling like a business card out. But I don't, you know, as far as like badges and stuff like that whole story, because like I said, I don't know the details. I ain't got no issues with nobody, none of this shit. I don't know none of the details. It just when you know when I saw that scenario on your channel, I was like, man, that shit weird. It was different to me. So I don't want nobody that's a fan of me saying, oh, I don't know, I ain't in none of this shit.
Right.
I just saw the shit happen. I'm like, that shit was weird because I asked for one.
Yeah, so let me state this, man. This my cousin, man. He's not into the politics. You know what I'm saying? He have family on both sides. His brother is in law enforcement. And this is why it was so weird to me, because Wack 100 stated that his daughter father gave him the badge. So he has no blood tie to the person who gave him the badge. You see what I'm saying?
Maybe it could have been I'm thinking, okay, maybe somebody had an old badge and it was like here, maybe that, I don't know, that's possible with anything, you know, but knowing what I know about cops, they real protective of them badges and stuff like that at the same time. So even that's kind of far-fetched.
He's a convicted felon, nigga, a penitentiary nigga. You know what I'm saying? The nigga still be on the internet. He just threatened to kill Freeway Rick the other day on the internet.
Did?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Talking about, yeah, nigga, nice, nigga, I still operate under the 80s, you know, and all this gangster shit, all this on Pyro and you know, and then he get on no jumper and he says he's not a gangbanger. So I'm kind of confused on, you know, what's your standby, because it's either you all in or nigga, you just a member. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you got to make up your mind. You can't be threatening people on the internet and still waving the flag as you out there and then, you know, push a different narrative.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, as far as throwing out threats on people like that, I don't know how you can threaten people. Like, you know, me being family, me being friends and close with some, I'll never throw no threats out there, because it ain't nothing to, you know, if you're not all the way in it, it's nothing you can do as far as being associated with law enforcement. Right. Ain't no protection being in the association. From what I know about them, the only protection is within the clique.
Right. Yeah.
And even if you in the clique, them cops, they sell each other out so fast if you ain't down with the get down, if you dig what I'm saying.
Right. Yeah.
Now,
let me ask you this: how was it possible for an ex-gang member to become law enforcement? If you might know, because he said that his daughter's father come from the streets, come from the legends out of Inglewood.
Only people I know that's gangsters that get police officer jobs is people in white gangs and Mexican gangs. They'll let Mexicans have family members all day and become cops. That's why they take up all the police department these days, you know. But all the black, I remember when my brother went through it, and two of my friends, I was one of the people that they called, you know, for character, you know, witnesses and all that stuff, the background check. Yeah. And, you know, I know I know a few because I know I used to mentor kids, and I sent a couple of kids I worked with that way, down that way. But because they had brothers that was banging, when it comes to black folks in LA, LAPD and the LA County Sheriff is extremely racist. You know, any black person that I know that had any kind of ties, family members, they didn't get through, even though they may have been solid, good people. You know what I mean? And now I've seen Mexicans get through with gangster family members. I know white boys get through all the time with gangster family members. Niggas don't even understand that the white gangs are the oldest gangs out here. Them surfer gangs up in Palos Verdes, Venice Beach, they gangs is for real. They with them Hells Angels, and they will become cops real fast. It's been LA. That's not even me talking. That's LA. The LA Times wrote articles on how the white boys can become law enforcement after being gangsters. But black people, I'm not saying it ain't happened, but I know a lot of black cops. I ain't seen it happen. When people that are associated with the streets, they let them black folks don't get to become officers. Usually, they kick them out.
Why? I mean, is there a reason for that?
Man, look, LAPD racist as hell, and I'm gonna tell you one reason why, in my opinion, they don't want peace on the streets. That's why. When black officers are there, is peace. I could tell people, look this up right now. After the Watts riots, 1966, between 1966 and 1968, there was an 18-month period in South Central Watts that there was only one murder in all of LA, all of South Central, in 18 months. But that was also at the time after the Watts riots. What they did was all them white cops, they pushed them out to the valley, and in the South Central, they brought in a bunch of black cops. So between 66 and 71, when South Central LA was mostly black police officers, you didn't really have crime like that. Cats, because black police officers know how to politic. Hey, little nigga, come on, and nothing happen. You know what I mean? And they know how to reason. But LA, they want to throw niggas in jail and put felonies on motherfuckers, and they're not gonna have that with a whole bunch of black cops. And so they be doing whatever they can do to get us about them streets. You look at them internal gangs. You see, there was a report that was put out last year with the LAPD and the sheriff department. The sheriff department had 23 internal gangs. LAPD had like 25. And not one of them internal gangs is black officers. You know what I mean? So the black officers ain't really down with the get down. We don't really, they don't really, the crime is usually down, and they don't want peace on the streets. So that's one of the reasons why. And then they always say, like, for one of my kids that I sent to the LAPD, they said, well, if you have gang associations, you might be tied. You might, help them out. If it's one of them, you might tip them off.
Right.
They don't want us getting the hook up in any way, shape, or form. So anything they can do to not have us become police officers, they're going to do.
Wow. See that, and that's deep, man. I'm glad you elaborated it like that, man. That was really deep. So I appreciate you, cuz I know you busy, man. So we finna get back to the reacting to this video, man. I'm gonna holler at you later, cuz.
For sure, cuz. You have a good one.
All right, you too. All right, bet. All right. And let's get to this part right. Chill. Let's go.
I don't this makes me think less of people that they're falling for this.
Then we should all be looking at Adam a little differently too, because he fell for it just like everybody else. He's sitting there talking to Porky about the badge he showed him. But if you actually look at the video, it's clear. The badge Porky had before is completely different from the one he handed to Adam. 2 different badges. That's why we call him CS, 2 badges. So what are we doing here? If Adam can sit there, see the switch, and still go along with it, then we know his credibility needs to be questioned too. Because at this point, it's not just about Porky spinning the story. It's about who's letting him get away with it.
Because Remo's telling me that people that we really fuck with are hitting him up, completely convinced that you're a cop, and they just want to know what we're going to do.
What who going to do? If I was a cop, what is no jumper supposed to do?
Stop fucking with you, I think.
Oh, that's how that works. Y'all gangsters, what the fuck is
I mean, I guess that's what people expect us. I mean, it would be kind of weird if we had an undercover cop with a show on the podcast.
But here goes the thing, bro. Now, see, here goes the common sense factor. This is why I have no respect for the streets. If a dude's undercover,
right,
do you think he's gonna have a badge?
If you don't got no respect for the streets, then why every time you get into it, you put it on Pyru, but you don't have no respect for it? So you just dissing your own car just off the backboard. Let's go.
Badge in his pocket?
This guy Porky said, would an undercover officer have his badge on him? What kind of stupid question is that? Of course an undercover would have a badge on him. What about former Detective Frank Liga? He was working undercover the day he killed former officer Kevin Gaines. Did Liga have his badge with him?
On the afternoon of March 18th, 1997, a road rage incident that escalates into a shooting leaves a black off-duty LAPD police officer dead at the hands of a white undercover narcotics detective.
In this particular case, they questioned me about this because my tactics were different. I offset to the right. And the reason I offset to the right is because I got gas pumps right here on the side, and I'm anticipating a running gun battle through gas pumps, and I didn't want to blow us up. So I offset to the right and got out of my truck, out of car. I pulled my gun. Well, as I was getting out of the car, I pulled my badge up, was around my chain around my neck. I pulled my badge up, was around my chain around my neck. I pulled my badge up, was around my chain around my neck. A Hispanic fellow was coming out of the gas station door. I held my chain up and my badge, and I go, "Hey, I'm a cop, call 911.
There we go again. Just another example of how Porky is both a liar and an idiot. He literally just said, "This is why I don't believe street dudes. This is why." Porky said people are not using common sense. The problem is, he talks too much and thinks he's smarter than everyone else. But the more he talks, the more he exposes himself.
At any given time, his homies or anybody could search him.
Yeah.
Right? Now you think, I don't know what undercovers got. I don't know, they got a code word.
They definitely don't have a police badge.
I mean, I don't have a police badge.
Like, why would they do that? Like, why would the cops just, have you ever heard of that? An informant? They like them so much. It's like, here's a badge, carry this with you.
I don't have a police badge. You want me to?
Porky said he's had that badge tucked in his wallet for the last 8 to 10 years. So let me ask, how many of your homies ever ran up on you and searched you for it? How many of them even knew you had 2 badges?
Why would you have it with you?
You want me to call? You know what? This is what we're going to do.
Oh, good.
We're going to call my daughter. And we're going to see if she knows about this badge and where it came from.
Well, your daughter could easily be part of this conspiracy.
No, not at all.
Yeah, she's part of it.
Yeah.
No. Well, she is because she kind of got it for me.
My point is just that anybody who's dumb enough to think that this is true probably isn't going to be convinced by a phone call.
Baby girl.
Yes.
Okay, you're live on No Jumper. Hello?
Hello?
You're live on No Jumper. You hear me?
That's a play. That's a play, gang.
Oh, shit.
He called her and said, "When I call you and tell you you live on No Jumper, hang up in my face." That's a play, gang. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, you motherfucker. Yeah, I told y'all, nigga. But well, that nigga, hey, he running plays, man. That nigga, yeah. That's a play, bro. Look, that was the oldest trick in the book. When I call you, I'm gonna say we live, hang up in my face. Yeah, I see straight through limo tent, nigga. Let's go.
Oh, she blocked you.
Hold on. Oh, that's wait. Hold on. What number did I call?
This is the daughter that was there when White Dolomite did the prank
I
on
think
you.
I might have hit. That might have been somebody fucking totally different. I think I called the wrong number.
You don't know your daughter's name?
No, she changed her number and told her to call me back.
God, you're on the outs.
Yeah, but she kind of got it for me because it came through her. Well, she really didn't, but you want the real story? You want the real story? You want the real story?
And just like that, Porky suddenly has a brand new story for why he has this new badge, and now his daughter's involved. Funny how that wasn't the story he told before. Go figure.
I mean, I get it. It's like it says friends on it or whatever. Like you got it as a gift from somebody.
Okay, so this is what it is. My daughter has a friend, and she would travel with us.
Okay.
And you know, my daughter's friend, I treat her like she's my daughter. So my daughter's first class, she's first class. If I take my daughter shopping, where I didn't take her to London, Paris, everywhere, I'm gonna let her shop. So I guess she told her dad, you know, Like, yeah, Dad, I get to fly first class with him and whatever.
Well,
Man, I can't wait to, man, look, bruh, that's crazy. That's crazy, because if this shit ever come out, like I was the one that was always with him, he ain't never took me London shopping and all. It just sounds like an alibi, bro. It don't even sound like it's authentic, bro. Like you said, you treated this your daughter's friend like she was your daughter, knowing she had a father. Ain't no father figure go let another man trick on his daughter and do all of this type of shit and be acting like that's his daughter. That's all the way out, bro. I don't care how. Look, my nigga, if you with your daughter, I'm not finna let my daughter go with you and your father and shit, and you flying her first class, tricking and all that shit, and I got a beautiful daughter. I don't know what your intentions is with my daughter. You a gangbanger. You see what I'm saying, nigga? You been to prison. Nigga, who's to say you don't got no dirty eyes? Nigga, when your daughter go to the shower or some shit, how I know that you ain't throwing my daughter some cash on the side, fucking with my daughter? I mean, I ain't going for that shit, bro. This story ain't even sounding authentic. Let's go.
Probably have to be talking to the dad if you're going to be taking a random girl that's not your daughter on trips and stuff, right?
The two women were talking. Okay. I didn't really know the dad. I don't know if they were separated or whatever. But the dad, I had a 4th of July. No, it was the graduation. The graduation, they both went to graduation, so the dad showed up. They did it in my backyard, all the pictures and BS, right? And so when he showed up, he pulled me to the side and introduced himself to me. He said, I got a gift for you. Now, this particular dude is an ex-street dude.
Okay.
From out of, I think Legend. He's from like Legend or IBC, one of the two, the Inglewood area, right? He said, yo, I got something for you that'll come in handy for you.
Whoa, wait a minute. So because you took his daughter to another country and let her have a graduation party at your house, he gave you one of the most honorable, highest trump cards that you could ever have in the streets. He didn't even know you. Look, remember he said he didn't even know him. He didn't even. So you mean to tell me this ex-gangbanger gave you a badge, my nigga, because you let his daughter have a graduation at the house? How do that make sense, gang? And I bet you a lot of you Boosie Lane, no comprehension, understanding ass motherfuckers will actually be, oh, that makes sense. How is that possible, bro? How is that? You just admitted that you didn't even know him. You said no, the mother was there. So the father just go jump up and give you a badge, my nigga, knowing that you an ex-felon, you been to the, come on, gang. Nigga, so you mean to tell me this dude who is in law enforcement is going to give a convict a fucking badge because you let him have his daughter's graduation party at your house, my nigga? And you a stranger? Man, hey, somebody who got a police officer as a father, man, here, y'all can have a party right here on my balcony. Hey, don't sleep on my balcony, nigga. I got a pool table back there. I got a big ass TV. Nigga, I'm living good out here. Don't get it twisted. Hey, you can have your shit right there. Tell that nigga run that badge, man. Yeah, go ahead and tell him. Yeah, tell that nigga, man, shit, that nigga, boy, go ahead. Yeah, I'll take that motherfucking badge then if that's what niggas is doing, bro. He just gave you a badge. He didn't write your name on anything. Niggas don't even know if that badge was stolen, bro. You see what I'm saying? Come on, nigga. But this is my thing. Why would he give you that badge with nothing in return? Fuck a fucking graduation party. Nigga, you see what I'm saying? You an ex-felon. You see what I'm saying, nigga? You mean to tell me that he's not trying to get no information out of you from the streets? That's what he do. He's in law enforcement, right? His job is to catch niggas like us, like you. You see what I'm saying? So he just giving you this badge because you let his daughter have a graduation party in your backyard and you took her to another country. He was never even involved. The mama was involved the whole time she was traveling and dealing with you, nigga, but the father wasn't. It don't add up. Ain't nobody buying that shit. Now, ain't nobody, that's why I say ain't nobody go challenge or even question Wack. You see what I'm saying? What he say, you niggas just think it's gold. This is one of the lamest ass excuses you can hear. Let's go.
So he gave me this little wrapper, so I opened it up, and it's the wallet. I said, what's this? He said, it's a officer's family credential, right? I said, well, what is it? He said, every officer
Officer's family credential. Now, you just told us that you have no blood relation. You just told us it's an officer's family credential. Make sure I pronounce that properly, right? You're not family. And the way you got it off of having a graduation party, bro. Come on, gang. You mean to tell me that nigga don't got a brother, a cousin? Why would he give it to you and not a family member? That just don't make no sense. He didn't even know this nigga. Only thing you did for that nigga was take his daughter to another country. Thank you, nigga. You got the money. You know what I'm saying? Your reputation supersedes nothing but violence and chaos, nigga. It's nothing positive about your life. So why would you deserve a badge knowing that you an ex-felon, nigga, and just because you got some money, bro? Like, come on, gang. Now, it don't even make no sense. Let's go.
Officers gets like officer's wife, mom, dad, son, brother, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So what it is just kind of a thing amongst the officers that if you pull somebody over and you see that, they'll give you a little amnesty.
Right.
And they do it because they want the other officers to respect the people they gave to them, right? So when you look at the badge, you open it up, you're going to see what it says.
Yeah, it says police officer's brother.
It says officer's brother, right?
Police officer, Los Angeles police officer's brother. I mean,
wow. Now, somebody go type that shit up. I'm telling y'all, man, look, man, my cousin that I had brought up here, man, one of the most honest people that you ever come to. Real as a motherfucker. Integrity intact, morals intact. No fabrication about my cousin, man. You see how he was authentic. He didn't put paint where it ain't. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? We always accept him for being a square, being, you know what I'm saying? All of his cousins, like, that we grew up, we all went into gangbanging. He stayed solid. He was one of the ones who made his own decision. He wasn't influenced by the streets. You see what I'm saying? And that's why we all love him. We all respect him. And we always see him as Cuzzo. He ain't never changed. He's never switched up. He has no reason to come to my platform. He's doing very well on his platform as well to come and fabricate for some fucking views or no weak ass shit like that. But make sure y'all go follow my cousin, man. His channel booming. And he's a historian. One thing y'all can tell y'all about him, he's going to lay down historian facts that when he said you can go look this shit up in articles, blogs, he's going to drop that real game on y'all. So y'all go check him out. Several friends that he's very close to. How in the hell could a criminal like fucking Wack 100 get a fucking badge wallet? And I just don't see my cousin not getting one. He's one of the most reliable people you can count on. You see what I'm saying? Solid, thorough to the bread. It just don't make no sense. DeJuan Brown, yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, just put in just put in DeJuan Brown. You know what I'm saying? And it'll pop up. All right, let's go.
I feel like this is almost like a bastardization of what this is supposed to be used for, right? Like you would think that they're only giving it out to law-abiding citizens and not.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
You're a flamboyant gang member.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
No, you are for sure.
What makes me a gang member? Let me ask you. Now I'm gonna give you.
All you ever do is talk about being a gang member around here.
Are you crazy?
How you used to stab people with poop knives and all this shit.
No, we talk about prison. I mean, look, at one point in time, shit, that's what my life was. I think you confusing me with somebody else, right? But we're going to leave that
off the back.
That's a fact. So, at the end of the day, it comes in handy with like checkpoints and shit, tickets.
Right.
You turn the corners of checkpoint. So the first thing they ask you for is your ID. So usually when I go to get my ID, they see it. I avoid, they just be like, you can go. I think R&B, I left your house one morning in the Hellcat late. I was doing about 20 over the speed limit or something crazy, didn't realize it. Like 70 and a 50 or some shit. Got pulled over, and when I went to, when you went to show him you'll get your license, as soon as he saw it, he was like, hey man, just slow it down and boom. So that's what it is. So, I don't hide it from nobody. Like, it's no secret. I've talked about this shit on Clubhouse. But you get a bunch of dudes. The crazy part about it is if you use your common sense, right, and say, all right.
there go that right. You see what I'm saying? Now he's finna undermine somebody's you know what I'm saying? He's finna do something and he's gonna say right, and he's finna criticize somebody. Let's go.
We know Wack's been to prison.
Right.
This is what we know, right?
Right. See?
We know this dude did extensive time driving trucks. We know he did extensive time traveling around in the music industry. Well, when the I got time to be
become a cop? But can you become a cop in like 6 months?
Yeah, well, I will tell you this. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. I'm gonna let the cat out the bag.
Here we go, folks. It's time for Mr. Lardfield Love Handles to get tossed right under that bus.
One of the exposers went, took the written test to become a cop, passed it. Took the physical fitness to become a cop, passed it, and failed the background check 4 days ago.
Really? Failed the background check because of his clubhouse affiliations?
No, he passed the written, passed the physical. It's a reason why 600 been slimming down. Now 600 ain't never been to prison.
Right.
He ain't never did no time. But they still reject.
Wow. That's crazy work, That's crazy work. You niggas is killing me. You niggas is out here, nigga, exposing niggas for snitching, but then you go try to become a officer, become law enforcement, which means you're obligated to law enforcement to snitch, lock up, arrest, accuse. This is crazy work, nigga. And why 600 not say nothing about it? That's you became that nigga puppet, bro. Any nigga that get close to Wack, nigga, you're not gonna be on his level or equal to him. You would never. Let me just make sure I'm clear for all y'all that think y'all got this high mighty relationship with this man. If you think that you will be his equal, you will be you can equate to a same level as him, he would never let that happen. He's gonna pose as a friend, he's gonna befriend you, throw you a little wishbone here and there, and then he's gonna shut everything down because he's gonna study you. The moment that he started having you around, he's gonna study you. He's gonna try to figure out what can he try to tear down so you can build back up as and the same time and still trying to be a friend of him. Man, he's gonna fuck you over, 600. He's gonna fuck you over. Look how he's exposing you. This should not be something that's put on Front Street. This is not something that, you know, especially you running around with blue rags on your head, you know, putting on these badges. We thought you were just playing games. You know what I'm saying? But now this is clearly real, that all that, you know, you going to the police station to pick up a badge and all that weird ass shit is crazy work. And I bet you Wack probably is even telling you, yeah, bro, I think that'd be good for you. He would love to get somebody like you in law enforcement because he know you would be a dirty cop. Let's go.
Rejected him.
Okay.
Now he called me. He said, bro, what you think? I said, go for it.
Man, we told y'all from the very beginning. Christopher, a.k.a. Lieutenant Officer Loves Boys, was the Crip cop the whole time. We've been said this. Now his big homie, the very dude he's been running up under this entire time, just let the world know that 4 short days ago, this man got denied from becoming an LAPD officer. And honestly, I think that's a lie too. Ain't no way Loves Boys passed the physical exam. I've seen that dude run. He can't run at all. So I'm calling cap on that too. But here's the bottom line. CS2 Badges just confirmed that his own protege, the Crip cop Care Bear himself, Christopher Loves Boys, got denied because he couldn't pass the background check. This happened 4 days ago. The exposers are done.
Okay, becoming a cop, 1.5 to 2 years from start to finish.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta.
I don't think I
don't know. I never heard of it.
I don't think I could ever. My son can't even pass it back.
You apply to a department, you pass the hiring process, which takes 1 to 6 months. You go to the police academy to 4 to 6 months full time.
She's at work.
Field training for 3 to 6 months, then probation of 1 year total. Oh, and in some states like Texas or Florida, they have shorter academies, so you can be fast tracked into becoming a police officer. So
I got her old number in here. Why do I have that? Let me just delete that. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, end of the day, bro, you got to remember, listen, I did what I did yesterday as a little experiment.
It felt like a troll. Was it intentional in any way?
Yeah, it was definitely intentional.
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's my fucking wallet, right?
You guys, we don't even need to keep listening to this liar. We already know he's full of it. We know it wasn't intentional. If it was, he would have just showed us the original wallet he pulled the badge from. But has he done that? Nope. Instead, he shows up with some other wallet that says, Police Officer's Brother. Where do you even get something like that?
Yeah, right. So I know a lot of people that's hey, it's some headhunters that's up in this audience, man. Y'all go look into that, man. Y'all go look into it. Y'all hit me on my Instagram at NinaBoy_TV. My thing is this. So if that badge was intended for family members, that will automatically make somebody disqualified to even give those out. You giving it to civilians that's not even blood related to you. There's no tie to that. You see what I'm saying? And then you gave it to a nigga who's active on Clubhouse, talking about killing niggas and shit. He had the badge for 10 years. Shit, you just admitted on camera. Shit, a couple months ago that nigga you was go kill Big U. You still talk about killing people and you ain't scared to go to jail. But come on, cuz it just ain't adding up, bro. This ain't adding up. It's kind of hard to really take that shit serious because we know that it's actual blood related family members who have people who are putting their lives on the line every day in law enforcement don't even have a badge. But then some ex-felon who play this I kill your ass on social media platforms got a badge. But it's niggas who ain't never been to jail, never had a speeding ticket. I mean, most of them get a speeding ticket, but never been to jail. Can't even get that type. Them niggas get business cards. And here come this nigga over here with a fucking police badge saying for a brother. That shit ain't adding up, gang. Let's go.
Have you ever in your life heard of the police giving out badges for you to flash when you get pulled over? That makes zero sense. But guess who's trying to sell us that story? Good old-fashioned CS2 badges. Porky can't squirm his way out of this one.
Hey, see, listen, you gotta let them niggas know what it is, man. Listen, your trolling it made hurt niggas' hearts. You understand me?
Right.
It don't really hurt niggas' hearts, but if a nigga know, they know, right?
Right. Hey, listen, I'm hearing niggas that say I'm the police, cuz.
Right, I heard the same thing, man. I was trying to figure out who had the paperwork.
Right.
Did they have any?
Nah.
Because that's the only way we can figure out if a nigga told. Hold on, matter of fact, do they got pictures of a nigga on stand?
Nah.
Transcripts, anything. I'm just trying to figure it out. Have you been on a case with any of these niggas?
Nah,
niggas told on.
Nah, them niggas all busters, bro.
This nigga said these niggas is all busters on hood, cuz. Well, Wack 100 just said you tried to apply for law enforcement. So it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't then, but then you trying to do it now. I guess, man, we're going to let the audience formulate their opinion. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at NinaBoy_TV. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Sub up, man, if you really rock with Nina Boy, man. We always come with some more content. I will be dropping more content today. So put me on your notification screen, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Let go.
I know how to shoot, I know how to fight. I tell you once, don't tell you twice. And I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you